İyi geceler diliyorum. Street Fighter 6 PlayStation 5 versiyonuyla tekrar karşınızdayız. Bu akşam Dhalsim'i deneyeceğiz arkadaşlar. Bakalım Dhalsim nasıl bir karakter ve bize ne kadar uyum sağlayacak hep beraber göreceğiz. Bu arada arkadaşlar canlı yayınlarımızda canlı uygulamalarımız açık. Bilginiz olsun. Canlı yayınımızda canlı sohbet uygulamamız açık. Bizim de bu oyun hakkında veya herhangi bir konu hakkında sohbet edebiliyorsunuz. Bilginiz olsun arkadaşlar. Dhalsim'i deneyelim bakalım. Dhalsim nelere kadirmiş bu amcamız. Biliyorsunuz Dhalsim ilk Street Fighter'dan beri ekibin içinde olan bir arkadaş. Bu bayağı zor bir arkadaşlar. Kardeşim selam, hoş geldin. Yaş kaç yorgun ayı? Nick'in de garip bu arada ha. Bu arada kısa bir başlık düzenliyorum arkadaşlar. Şimdi sizdeyim. Nereden? İsim nedir bu arada? Kerem, memnun oldum. Benim adımdan Uğur'la. Yalnız söyleyeyim arkadaşlar, bizi Dhalsim'la iç ederler. Yani müthiş gereksiz bir adam arkadaşlar şu an gördüğüm. Yemin ediyorum o kadar gereksiz bir adam ki şu an arkadaşlar, bu Dhalsim anlatamam size. Nereden Kerem? İstanbul mu? Eren'cim selam kardeşim, hoş geldin. Vallahi işimiz var arkadaşlar. Kardeşim ben de İstanbul bu arada. Tekrar hoş geldin. Okul nasıl gidiyor bakalım? Yolunda mı her şey? Güzel maşallah. Kaça gidiyorsun şu anda? Lise 2 galiba değil mi? Birileri ne gelmedi be? Şu an kaça gidiyorsun? Lise 2 galiba değil mi? Ulan şu waiting opponent'ta ne sürdü be? Normalde bu kadar sürmez. Güzel güzel. Ama bu daha sonra dediğim gibi bizi bayağı bir ağlatacaklar arkadaşlar. Ama şu hand training session ya. Allah razı olsun. Birileri gelmedi, aşağı inelim arkadaşlar. Burası izbe kalıyor demek ki. Bu Dalsım'da olan yayını arkadaşlar biraz kısa tutacağım bu arada, bilginiz olsun. Çünkü sürekli dayak yeriz yani, başka bir şey yapamayız. Bana kimseye dövebileceğimiz inancını vermedi yani. Bu arada beklerken arkadaşlar başkalarının dövüşünü izliyoruz şu anda. Biri geldiği zaman bizi otomatik dövüşe alacak. Bu arada yandaki karakter JP, Street Fighter'ın yeni karakteri arkadaşlar.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Round 2. Fight. Ghost will jump in to start the round. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, they can't squander this punish counter chance. Dashes forward. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown and creates an opening with a low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Hits him with a stop and block. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have the low. Spiral arrow. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game.
Allah Allah. JP bu sefer yendi arkadaşlar. İlginç.
What a smart blow! Big opportunity coming. Sets up with the jump in. That feeling out phase is over. Super art. The super
Yanlış.
doesn't hit. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage.
Valla M11'in çıkması lazım kardeşim. O bir çıksın, bir de ona bakacağım.
Oh, here we go.
Ama bu Street Fighter'ı şimdiye kadarki en iyi Street Fighter olarak görüyorum ben.
Next with the throw. What's next? Oh my god, they just choked it up. Low heavy. Player 2 needs to take it. The low kick hit. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. The next step to Chernobyl hit. The super's blocked. Low heavy, but no go. What a clutch low heavy. The drive impact doesn't work. I can't believe it. Great job in escaping that.
Anladım bro. Ya ben Street Fighter'a çok eski zamanda başladığım için 96'da başladım Street Fighter'a. Ama konsolda çok fazla Mortal Kombat oynadım. Street Fighter oynamadım. Dövüş sistemini değiştirdikleri için şu anda oynuyorum. Street Fighter oynuyorum. Yani kontrolü daha kontrol edilebilir hale getirmişler. Waiting for opponent. Ne gelmedi bir opponent? Oğlum biz de GD değil. Dalsım'ı seçmedik mi ya? Nerede Dalsım ha? Aynen Dalsım'dayız şu anda. He, Ranked'deymişiz arkadaşlar. O yüzden gelmiyormuş. Ben Ranked'e çok yanlış girdim. Öyle söyleyeyim size. Ranking'den çıkmam lazım.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. No more drive gauge. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Knockdown, and that's a KO.
Dalsım'a bak sen.
Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Burnout activates. Inferno to turn up the heat. Counting on the super to do the job. Yoga fires it. Charges forward. Still scrapping for control of the space. KO! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Filimize de bindik. Arkadaşlar Dalsım'da Ranked maçı kazandık ama Ranking maçtan çıkmam lazım. Ha, Ranked match off. Lan Dalsım'da Ranking maça girilir mi? Gözünü sevdiğim. Ağlattılar adamı. Vallahi billahi ya. Şimdi arkadaşlar bekleyene kadar, yani bizim rakibimiz gelene kadar bu dövüşü izliyoruz. Rakibimiz geldi.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly
Arkadaşımız Kanada'dan arkadaşlar.
Shall we begin? This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gun shy. Player 1 has the life lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Drive gauge finally recovers. Heading in. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Knockdown. KO.
Akıllı dövüşen bir adam çıktı.
They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
From low heavy to, are we going to see some fireworks here? He hits him with a stopping block. Hits him in the gut. Player 2 has the right. It's a good spot to use the super. Here it comes. Merciless yoga. Gotham just straight up slapping the taste out of their mouth. This is gonna hurt and humiliate. Player 1 might have just shifted this round into hot uses their drive gauge. Player 2, gut punch rips them. Both sides getting ready. What a finish!
Dalsın bizi zorlayacak arkadaşlar.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Ya o şekil oynamayı çok sevmiyorum ya kardeşim.
It's time to go all in. Both fighters have plenty of power. Where is this match going to go? Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. They need to hold out. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Takes a trip. Will that super be the turning point? At this range, many a perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else
Haydi
can he get
bakalım.
away with? Teleport! That's gonna rattle him. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps up, experiencing burnout. There's an overdrive shorty. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Both fighters planning something? Throws a fireball. King 2 Hadouken wraps it up with a decisive combo.
Güzel yandı.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Sağ olasın kardeşim. Dikkat kendine. Yakında yine görüşürüz.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gunshot. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Can they outlast it? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Throw misses. The jump in catches them. Throws them to negate the block. Goes for the super art. Player 1 is in a tight spot right now. Knockdown. In a dire situation.
Ya o Hadouken.
Player 2 on
Gireceksen işimiz var.
with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws out a projectile. Gets the jump in. Player 2 chases him down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Keeps them guessing with a yoga arm. Medium kick. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Drilling time. Left the yoga inferno rip. Knockdown and... Now, crowns him from above. Life lead is there. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punch. Oh. Player 2.
Evet, yendi ikisini de. Başka bir karaktere geçeceğim. Yani başka bir kişiyle dövüşmeye geçeceğim arkadaşlar. Bu gece Dalsım gecesi arkadaşlar.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
gotta do this. Come on.
You call, I answer.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Opts for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent.
Yavaş yavaş.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Knockdown. Goes for the super art. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
Kimberly de fena değil ha.
Jinrai kick for a mix-up. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. There's a change of sides. Hits them with a stop and block.
Ya kız rahat döver.
Needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Here comes a new challenger.
Tamam. Bir şey geldi. Rakip geldi arkadaşlar, bakalım.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Shall we begin?
Give me your best shot.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent.
Yavrum benim.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation.
Yavrum benim be.
Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Decides to create some distance to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? And fold for the throw. That's what they
Çok güzel vurdu, yemin ediyorum.
Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Uses the gauge for a super art. Catapults them up. Perfect KO. They were in full control there.
Müthiş dövdü.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Gets a chance at that jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Reads their mind and takes the throw. Neither of them willing to back off. KO!
İyi vurdu.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
There's an overdrive arm. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jump? Oh, they're in the corner now. Hold up. They broke through the super arm. Must have seen it coming. In there. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. No more drive gauge. Starts with a jump in. Gets the jump in. Player 2 has a huge chance to make a few. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing from up above. Player 2 KO. Player 2
Dalsım inanılmaz zayıf kalıyor ya arkadaşlar. Hani bir saatlik yayını sonuçta her halükarda yapacağım. Biraz dayak yiye ama.
They were anticipating that super art. Boots him! Hits him with a stop and pop. Goes with the sage stuff with that target. Going in. Players drilling time. Left the Yoga Inferno rip. Both fighters, burnout activated. The path to a win looks very tough here. And this unleashes a big damage. Spends 2 for the meeting in there.
Çok iyiydi, güzel.
Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Yok ben o kadar da değil, tamam. Başkalarıyla da dövüşelim. Başkaları da şu dayak atmanın zevkini yaşasın. Arkadaşlar her akşam karakter denemesinde olduğumuz için başka karakterleri denemeye çalışıyorum. Bilginiz olsun. Bu akşam Dalsım gecesindeyiz. O yüzden bu gece biraz Dalsım'ı deneyeceğiz. Bakalım yine Marisa geldi.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Fight with all your heart.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive arc anyway just to show they're not gunshot. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Will this super arc connect? Neither of them willing to back off. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down.
Güzeldi.
In trouble with no drive. Closing moments of the match. KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands of experiencing burnout. Uses the target combo as a filler. Side switch.
Ben yapacaktım.
Going in, Inferno to turn up the heat. The path to a win looks very big. Low attack to pick up the win.
Bu sefer de oldu. Hadi bakalım.
This is the final round.
Ve aleykümselam Ömer, hoş geldin. Hi Oscar, welcome.
That's the counter. A pair? Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Player 2 knocks them out of the air. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 2, this is gonna hurt. Off to spend the meter on the super. Low heavy. You poke and whip. They're wide open. Nothing stops this train. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. There's what a finish. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Lan Dalsım'a da yeniden çıkıyor be. Nasılsın Ömer? Hoş geldin bakalım yayına.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Overhead. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Can they exploit this advantage? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a trip.
Güzeldi.
Will this super arc connect? They'll get some.
Vay, o yendi.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological.
Vallahi kardeşim şu Dalsım'ı keşfetmeye çalışıyorum.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Jump, throws them. What's next? Closes the gap for the grab. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Blasts them. And now jumps in. Catches them with a yoga blast. Risky up close scrap still going. Hits them with a stop and pop. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? Yoga Inferno to strip.
Haydi. Sağ olasın Medet, hoş geldin.
Brings it home.
Ömer Halim nereden bu arada?
Build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Squeezes the gauge. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. What are they thinking here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. They need to hold out. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1, Chase experiencing burnout. Very solid corner switch. They need to rely on their instincts here. They're both out of drive gauge. Will they press on? Gets the counter hit for the win. they're so good at whiff punishing.
Eren selam, hoş geldin.
With the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Who's going to start things off? Hit them with a stopping bomb. Smart play with the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive.
Ya güzel yakaladı.
Now's the time. Just goes for it at this range.
Ama ben de güzel yakaladım.
Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Nice counter. Still slugging it out at this range. Tries to act quickly but with the attack. This is critical. The stun
Ah.
does not have enough life.
Halletti mi?
What a finish.
Halletti, aferin sana.
This is the final
1-1.
round. Expect to see some fireworks. Uses their drive gauge. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? The guy connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Nothing stops this train. This is such a tough. This is gonna hurt. What now?
Yapma.
Protect this throw. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Bunda bir el daha oynayacağım arkadaşlar.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback. From upstairs. Blast. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Punish is there with the driver. Really laying.
Çok güzel, aferin sana.
Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. All right, what's coming up next? This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with it? Gecesi.
Yemin ediyorum Dalsın var ya, tam bir hımbıl ya.
Sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes for the jump in to start.
Yok kardeşim, çözülmedi. Daha güncelleme gelmedi çünkü.
Up until now. Burnout activated. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. Experiencing burnout. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something. Big difference in life. The super doesn't hit. Sneaks in above. Low heavy. KO. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Ömer Halim, yaş kaç bu arada senin? Nereden?
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Big low reaching heavy. Player 1 with the life lead. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a grip.
Ya çok kötü yakaladın orada. Liseye kaça gidiyorsun? Veya okuyor musun?
Take advantage of everything that's happened up until now. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Experiencing burnout. Sneaks in above. Showing some real tenacity. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. What'll happen here? KO.
Dalsın, yemin ediyorum ha, dövüşmesi o kadar zor ki arkadaşlar, anlatamam. Ömer Halim, sınav bu sene mi?
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Trips him up. Big low reaching heavy. Player 1 chasing Gecesi.
Hiçbir şey yapmıyor herif ya.
Picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow? Saw the projectile easily. They'll want to be careful of positioning here while on the lookout for more projectiles. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Clint experiencing burnout. What'll happen here?
Tamam.
Smart play with the Brook. They're going for the super art. Drilling time. That's the Yoga Inferno Rip. Knockdown and player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious and eats it. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. This is gonna hurt. In full.
Kötü yakaladı.
Blow to the back of the head. Inferno! What are they cooking up? What were they thinking? Jump! Okay, here were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Player 2 turns out. Punish counter on the action. A real test of nerves here. Goes up in flames with the blast. This is gonna, are you kidding me?
Bir bile geldik bakalım.
I've seen a lot of
Yo,
fights in
yenmiş
my
bile.
day, but nothing even comes close to this.
Ömer oyun oynuyor musun bu arada?
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run. What? Sneaks in above. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Throws him down. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble? Life lead opens up. KO. Player 1
Agresif ilerledin mi? Dawson'ın hiç şansı yok ya.
That'll give them a psychological advantage. Big counter. The next round is beginning. Brushes that off and keeps going.
Mesela yanarken nasıl yapıyorsun onu mübarek?
Get scooped from down low. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Knockdown and player 1 holding onto that corner and get in there. That was a clinic on how
Niye be? Nereden çıktı bak gitar oynayamıyoruz? Medet golüm uzun değil ya. Golüm şey bir oyun. Küçük bir oyun.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Absorbs the attack and
Mesela bunu yapamaz lazım. Yani sen
slugging it out here. The low heavy hit. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to
mesela
play. Not a good thing.
yumruğu yemişsin.
What's coming up next? With this super art connect, they're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? In a dire situation, they can't afford this.
Bak yumruğu yemişsin daha. Nereye vuruyorsun yani?
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Ha uyuz okey. Dediğin doğru.
In fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Hits them with a stop and pop. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tackle.
Ya benim mutlaka şu
Both fighters planning something.
soldaki indikatörlerimi görüyor olmam lazım arkadaşlar. Yoksa
Going in. Their will to perfect.
yoksa bak böyle perfect gidiyorum.
In full control there. Well, listen. When you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Heh.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Trips them up. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Life lead opens up. Takes a trip. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, experiencing burnout. Long-range fireball to break the silence. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Rosa comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 2 picks
Vallahi öyle yapacak bir şey yok.
That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Grabs them, hits them with a stop and
Bak
pop.
mesela bu
Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive arc. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Going in, player 1 will look connects with the throw. A quick breather. And they digs in deep to get that drive in. Throws them. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? What a finish! Last round people. Both fighters gotta go all in.
Gollum'un daha iyisi derken şey mi? Aynı firma mı yapıyormuş?
The last round. It's now or never. There's the burnout. Ooh, what a smart throw. That throw will do some good damage. Player 2 is looking at Crownzone from above. Looking for a hole. Both sides getting ready. Nothing stops this train. Excellent read. What were they thinking? They're hurt big time. Sick super over you. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was
Tamam.
gonna happen.
Bay bay.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Ha, iyi bakalım. Daha iyisini yapıyorlarsa iyi. Güncelleme, çünkü bekliyoruz. Oyun kilitlendi kaldı, ilerlemiyor. Allah Allah, ulan niye kimse yok bu Amerika'da? Tüm kabinler boş. Halbuki 1 milyon kullanıcısı varmış arkadaşlar şu an oyunun. Amerika'da saat kaç ya, bir bakalım. New York'ta 19.24. Aslında oyunda daha çok işin olması lazım. Neyse biz oturalım şuraya. Vallahi ben de anlamadım ki Eren. Oyunun sonuna geldik. 9.30'dayız. 9.30'un kısmındayız. 1,5 bölüm kaldı. Oyunu bitiremiyoruz ya. Mail de attım şeye ben. Nakon'a. Yani arkadaş burada kilitlendi bilmem ne diye linkini de attım. Hiç cevap bile yok. Hani bir de oyun firması da dandik bir oyun firması. Doğru düzgün Instagram sayfası da yok. Venezuelalı bir arkadaş var orada. Venezuela, Amerika.
The pleasure is mine.
This will be a good fight. Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. All right, wraps it up. Player 1 strikes first. Can they keep the pressure on?
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, they trade hits. Combo with the target combo.
Allah Allah, ilginç.
Play with the throw. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Good awareness on the crosser. Gotta be careful not to.
Vay, bu sefer Ken iyi oynuyor.
Both fighters planning something. Perfect. What a finish.
Yani şey, Ryu.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in that?
Valla neyse de oyun çok kötü Eren. Baya kötü, gördün zaten.
Opens with a jump in. Ooh, does him dirty. Jumps, connects with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. This can lead to some big damage. With super hearts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Baits out the low kick. Crowns him from above. Both top gets drilled with an overdrive Shoryuken. And whip, they're wide open.
Kız alır.
Noticeable light. Oh my god, rock super! Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it!
Error kodu verdi arkadaşlar.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
İki Amerikan bir arada, hadi bakalım.
Jump! Try to act quickly, but whip the attack. Shoot their shot.
Oğlum bir yavaşla, bir yavaşla. Heh.
Bad place to be.
Here comes a new challenger.
Zaten 22'sinde de şey geliyor, Final Fantasy geliyor. Ne oldu Göçük'e?
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Shall we begin?
Give me your best shot.
Demek ki bu kızın oyuncuları çok.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Starts with a jump in. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Gets through the opening. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good
Güzel.
and fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Player 2 chases them down. Gets
Güzel yani, kız çok iyi değil.
player 2
Oyuncu.
on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. They piled up, they broke through the super.
Vay ne vurdu be.
Seen it coming. Puts the super armor to good use. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. Breaks the block with a slump of super armor. Damn, scores an important armor break. They exchange blows. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Looking for a chance. Let's sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super armor. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? What a finish!
Vay, benimkinin vurması gerekiyordu.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Hits up the counter. This is going to be, he brushes that off and keeps going. Throws him. What's next? Steps in for the throw. Throws him down. Good work staying in throw range there. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player 2 takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. In a dire
İyi yakaladı. Çok güzel yakaladı.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. It sees him coming and throws it off with a super arm. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Time to sit on the lead. Player experiencing burnout. Grabs and throws him away. Puts the super armor to good use. Player 1 has an empty drive lead. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, what a smart throw. Breaks the block with a throw. Oh, yo! Rock super here! Both sides getting ready. Player 2 can't let this, uses that wall pressure.
Güzeldi.
Player 2 is a force to be reckoned.
Erkan selamlar, hoş geldin, ne habersin? Yayına ilk defa geliyorsun değil mi?
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Pushing through with the Gladius. The super armor does its job. The throw hits. Now.
Hoş geldin kardeşim.
Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Alright, what's coming up next? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or being KO'd? Player 1 takes the round.
Ya şu an Dalsım gecesindeyiz. Dalsım ne yapabiliyor onu keşfetmeye çalışıyoruz. Bol dayakla dayak yiyoruz. Çünkü Dalsım'ı beğenmedim çok.
There's an overdrive arc. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Stop. Burnout activates. Player 1 has the life lead. Hits him with a stopping power. Player 1 has an empty drive with a super arc. Catapults them up.
Vay, çok güzel yaptı. Aferin sana.
What'll happen here? It's a good spot to use the super. Scrapping it out up close. They exchange blows. Rushes that off and keeps going. Uses the target combo as a all the throws.
Güzeldi.
What's next? Super arc. What a finish.
Vay, çok iyi vurdu. Ben yakalayacağım dedim ama vurdu.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Kardeşim birebir. Yani şöyle söyleyeyim. Reklam ajansında direktörüm ben. Yani her akşam mutlaka oynuyorum. Hadi. Erkan, senin yaş kaç? Nereden? Ne oynuyorsun bu aralar en çok? Artı en sevdiğin 3 oyun desem neleri söylersin? Bakalım diğerleri ne oynuyorlar. Vay. Erken abi diyorum o zaman. Benim yaşta 39 çünkü. Hoş geldin tekrar. Evlilik var mı Erkan abi? Yavaş yavaş yavaş oğlum, bir izleyelim, bir yavaş. Tamamdır abi, anlaştık. Ya okul alışkanlığı. Ortaokuldan, liseden arada bir yaş bile olsa abi diyorduk. Oğlum ha, bir yavaştan, bir yavaştan. Heh. Evlilik var mı abi? Bizim opponent geldi arkadaşlar. Bakalım kim geldi. Arkadaş ne çok geliyor ya bu kadından. Yani oyunda bayağı bu kişiden geliyor. Nasip abi, nasip. Ben de şeyim, ben de bekarım.
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Starts with a jump in. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player one has used up all of their
Çok güzel.
Still slugging it out. All right, what's coming up next? Grabs them.
Aferin.
Chases them down. Heading into the NDK.
Çok güzel.
Player two.
Valla. Biraz öyle abi. Çok güzeldin. Aferin sana. Kristan bir atma ustası ya. Ben onunla bir daha oynarım. Ne oynuyorsun Üstad bu arada, şey var mesela, Destiny var mı sende? Destiny 2. Ha yok lan, buna girmeyeceğiz. Mesela FPS'de bu aralar ne oynuyorsun?
They're all fired up. We're almost underway. The fight's now underway.
Yavaş yavaş yavaş yavaş. Heh.
Player one has not been shy about using their drive gauge. If the drive gauge
Valla Destiny'ye ara ara girebiliriz. 2'ye.
Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Player two, a throw to tie.
Yavrum benim be. Zangief'e bak.
Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
Ha, tank güzeli de, tank oyunu da bayağı güzel. Ya özellikle bilgisayardan oynuyorsan müthiş sarıyor. Ya ben bilgisayarda oyun oynamıyorum bu arada. Sadece PlayStation 5. Kızın hareketi çok iyiydi. Oh yavrum benim. Zangief'i götürdü.
We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Şu an arkadaşlar rakip bekliyoruz.
Now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Still slugging it out here.
Ömer, Diablo 4'ü almadım. Ama eğer iyiyse oyun alırım. Eren, oyunda karakter gelişmiyor, sabit karakterler. Yani her karakterin kendi bir şeyi var. Vallahi ben de Diablo oynayabilirim, emin değilim. Bizim Ali 3'ü platinledi. 4'ü de oynayabilir. Ama iyiyse oynarım. Ha. İşte şimdi arkadaşlar 22'sinde yani 15 gün sonra Final Fantasy 16 geliyor, onu oynayacağız. Ya oyunda karakter geliştirme var hikayede de hikayesi güzel değil. Çok iyiydi. Normal şartlarda konsolda çok dövüş oyunu oynamıyorum. Bunda yeni bir kontrol sistemi getirmişler. Kontrol sistemi içime sindiği için aldım bu oyunda. Daha rahat yani şu an. Ya bakma mesela vardı. Gollum. Gollum tam sıçık. Berkan abi. Yani Gollum'un 9. bölümüne kadar geldik. Yarıda oyun bir kilitlendi, gitmiyor. Güncelleme bekliyoruz. Haydi bakalım. Meksikalı bir arkadaş geldi arkadaşlar. Luis David.
Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gun shy. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state.
Güzeldi, aferin.
Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Gets backed into
Aferin sana.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any KO.
Güzel.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow? Not close enough for the experiencing burnout. The jump in catches. Burnout activates.
Güzel.
What'll happen here? Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something here. Jump. Life lead is there. Just goes for it at this range.
Harikasın, aferin Kel.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
2 saat doğmadan da iade edemiyorsun ya Eren. Aldın mı bir kere bitti. İade yok. Yani iadeyi ancak Sony baskı yaparsa oluyor. Ya şeydeki gibi. Adı neydi? Cyberpunk'taki gibi. Yok, PlayStation'da yok. Oyunu ön siparişten bile alsan iade yok. sadece dediğim gibi Sony firmaya baskı kuracak, o iade edebiliyor. İade ettirebiliyor.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No
Vay,
one
Panama'dan
knows this is
Nakido.
going to be a must-see match. Opts to create space to start.
Vay, Ken iyi oynuyor arkadaşlar.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
Bakalım, bize de geldi bir Ken.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Shall we begin? Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Oh, with the drive impact.
Vay, çok iyiydin yavrum.
Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Player one has used up all of their drive damage. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Neither of them willing to back off here. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Heading into the end game now. Burnout activates. Both fighters planning something? XQK?
Güzeldi, aferin sana.
Player two hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Güzel, elden ihale etmişsin ha. Ulan biz yakmadık mı seni?
Player one was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player one brushes that off and keeps going. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Finds the target. The throw, burnout activates. Crowns him from above. What's next? This is a critical moment. What are they gonna do? A lot of pressure building up here. Okay, here we go. Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Güzel güzel, harikasın. Arkadaşlar, ana karakterim dalsın değil. Her karakteri denediğimiz için süpersin, harika. Karakter denemelerinden dolayı dalsımı deniyorum şu anda, bilginiz olsun. Ken aldı, hadi bakalım. Ken'le bir dövüş daha yapacağım arkadaşlar.
Stops the attack by using the drive. A parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Neither of them willing to back off. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Life lead opens up, takes a trip, and that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Bending that drive gauge. Who's going to start things off? Parries the attack.
Güzeldi.
Drive impact. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very dolphin serving up a sick burn with the sunburst. Going in. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What'll happen here? That's a counter. Artem hits the drive. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? No, burnout activates. Will they go all in without drive?
Yapma yapma yapma, yakalayacaktın orada ya.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Valla 96'dan beri oynuyorum üstad ben normalde. Hani şeyde hiç oynamadım. PlayStation'da.
jump. Oh, the throw connects. What now? Inferno. What are they cooking up? Player, will this super art do anything? This may turn into a big chance. Throw tech. Player 2. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Tons of space to add a bit of OD spice. There's the burnout. Burns out. One player is in burnout state. Is it time to end this? They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make a move. Oh, but you're grounded.
O aldı, yapacak bir şey yok.
Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Ama çocuk düzgün oynuyor bu arada arkadaşlar.
Not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that one. Catches them with a yoga block. Experiencing burnout. Hits them with a stop.
Aa, yo vurdu.
Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? This stun might mean the end of
Aferin
this
sana,
round.
harikaydın.
Takes a trip. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their thing. Ah, burnout activates. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Both players all out of drive gauge. Go in there.
Bir yakalayamadım bir adamı.
Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Spending that drive gauge. Who's going to start things off? Player experiencing burnout. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. They're both driveless. This is going to get messy. The drive's off the table. What else have they got? Wow, that's some big. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. The super art doesn't kill. They gotta focus to finish this off. Both fighters planning to drive this back.
Süpersin.
Can't let this simmer. They gotta start.
Çok iyi yakaladı çocuk.
This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine the pistol
Harikaydın.
wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts.
Ya her zaman dövüş oyunlarını analogla oynamak, şeyle oynamak. Dövüş pediyle oynamak daha iyi ya.
Hits them with a stop and pop. There's a burnout. Player 1 has a slight life. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Crowns them from above. Player 1 is looking at him. This can lead to some big damage. Cross up attack. Connects with the throw. Drops that off. What are they gonna set up with the jump in? Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Chisels them down. Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Kafadan vakumladı valla.
They're still hungry.
Üstad Allah razı olsun. Tanışmaya memnun oldum bu arada.
Bringing the hot fire. Mixing above. Experiencing burnout.
Bak onu nasıl vuruyorsun ya?
Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Can they outlast it? Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. All right, what's coming up next? Pay attention.
Çok iyi dövdü. Çocuk iyi dövdü.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Sağ olasın üstadım. Görüşmek üzere. Allah'a emanetsin dediğin gibi.
Piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Throws them to negate the block. Good work staying in throw range there. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. You gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Drilling time. That's the Yoga Inferno Rip. The super doesn't hit.
Güzeldi.
Fighters planning something? Experiencing burnout. Very slick with the combo. What'll happen here? Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off. Hits the drive. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jumping. Turns out, those players all out of drive gauge. Both sides getting ready. This is a critical moment. Gets the counter hit and the win. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Uses their drive gauge. This is were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Yoga Flash experiencing burnout. Inferno! What are they cooking up? That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Super Art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do.
Kötü yakaladı.
They're gonna teach you a lesson here. To play with fire and you're gonna get burned. Amazing. Players sideline though.
Bunda çok kötü dövüştük arkadaşlar. Hiçbir şey yapamadık yani.
Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Arkadaşlar bir dövüş daha yaparım. Ondan sonrası Dağıtım gecesi biter.
Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. In a dire situation, will this super art connect? This is the range where things get messy. And experiencing burnout catches them with a yoga blast. Checks them with a projectile. It's turned into a driveless fight. How will they play it? In there.
Yapma. Bir kere dokunacağız ya.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night.
Kardeşim iyi geceler, Allah rahat versin.
Round 2. Fight.
This brushes that off and keeps going. Grabs him. Closes the gap for the grab. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now is the time. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Gets carried.
Allah.
Catches them with a yoga blast. Big opportunity coming. Goes up in flames with a blast. What's next? Player 2 can't drive it back, misses. A fireball at that range.
Hadi bir kere daha dövüşeceğim.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Fires off in overdrive. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Experiencing burnout. Sticks the combo. Risky, looking to impress with this super. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Burnout activates. The low. Okay, here we go. Inferno. What are they cooking up? Oh, here we go. Closes it out.
Kardeş ben gider artık.
Brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Kardeşim Final Fantasy 16'yı Platin kupayı alana kadar oynayacağım, öyle söyleyeyim. Oğlum request yapmayacağız ya. Herife teşekkür edecektik. Centilmence oynadığı için. Neyse bir el daha oynayalım.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Shall we begin? Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Start with a jumper. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. You have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant loop ends with a projectile. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night.
Ömer, bu arada daha önce Final Fantasy oynadın mı hiç?
Extending that drive gauge. Who's going to start things off? Brushes that off and keeps going. Takes the chance to hurt him. There's a change of sides. Player 1 will have triple junior hit.
Bunu çok kötü yedik. Ama çocuk da çok iyi çekti.
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. So, what's next?
Bak bunu nasıl?
Knockdown and looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory? Merciless yoga. Dolphins just straight up slapping the taste out of their.
Anladım Rob. Yani Final Fantasy'nin neredeyse bütün oyunlarını oynadım ben. Öyle söyleyeyim sana. Bak burada mesela benim almam gerekiyordu. Bu rüzgarı arkama almışken. Bu son oyun arkadaşlar. Dalsın Gecesi bitiyor.
What's next? Nice solid counter. Is that going to condition them to be more conservative? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. All right, what's coming up next? The grab misses. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. In there! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Drive time. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish.
Aferin sana.
Sticks the jump in. Experiencing burnout.
Güzelsin, güzel.
Both fighters are out of drive. Just goes for it at this range.
Vallahi çok iyi yaptı ama.
Both fighters planning something? Jump. KO.
Perfect'le mi dövdü?
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go.
Biraz dokunmuş.
Out of my way. Fight. Round. Fight.
Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Burns out. And whip. They're wide open. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Player drive impact misses. There's a burnout. Both fighters uses their drive gauge. Noticeable life lead is a comeback impact squash. A single hit will do it. What a finish!
Hadi geçmiş olsun.
Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Gitmem lazım, gitmem. Kardeşim Zelda şeyde yok, PlayStation 5'te yok. Olsa düşünürüm. Kendim bir solo alayım arkadaşlar öncelikle. Tamam, gönderdik. Arkadaşlar şimdi bu yayını sonlandıracağım. bir saatte Final Fantasy 10 oynayacağım. Bilginiz olsun. Yeni çayımı alıp Final Fantasy 10 yayınıyla karşınızdayım. Sağlıcakla kalın. Ömer, tanışma memnun oldum. 5 maksimum 10 dakika sonra Final Fantasy yayınıyla buradayım ama yarın okul olduğu için senin artık bence yatman lazım kardeşim. Kendinize dikkat edin arkadaşlar. Bu arada yarın Street Fighter'dan 2 farklı karakterle oynayacağız. Hatta hangi 2 karakterle oynayacağımıza da bakalım. Yani arkadaşlar bir Kemi, bir de Zangief'le oynarız. Bakalım bu karakterler nasıl karakterler. Kendi favori karakterimizi bulma yolunda birkaç gün daha karakterleri deneyeceğiz. Kendinize dikkat edin arkadaşlar. Sağlıcakla kalın. Ömer, tekrar çok memnun oldum kardeşim. Ara ara görüşüp sohbet etmek dileğiyle. İyi geceler diyorum arkadaşlar.